What's up, people? So, as I said last week, was going to go see the campaign today, and I did. Like I said. Um, but I also said that it looked funny. I mean, it's alright. It was alright. You know, Will Ferrel, Zach Galifianakis, two big comedy people. I don't know, hits, guys. I don't know. They did alright. I mean, you would figure, as big a comedy person as Will Ferrell or Zach Galifianakis is, if you throw them in the same movie, that would be a, just totally crack up movie, But I mean, like, okay, take Zach Galifianakis' movie, Hangovers. What else is he in? Other movies. He was funny in those, how he played, those were actually, laugh out loud funny movies. This was not that much of a laugh out loud movie. It reminded me of just all the other Will Ferrell movies. That's all it was. It's just, it was Ricky Bobby running for a spot in Congress. And my Xbox is listening. No. But yeah, he had the same accent as Ricky Bobby. He did the same basic thing, just overacted the part. Which, I mean, it's Will Ferrell's style. That's what he does. He overacts the part, and I've read a couple reviews on Casa de Mi Padre, and I heard that movie just totally bombed. I haven't seen it, but I heard it just totally bombed. And they're saying that he's making up for it in this movie, which I could, I beg to differ. But it was whatever. I mean, it was cool. A couple parts made me laugh. I mean, if it wasn't for a couple people behind us just totally cracking up on the stupidest parts, they wouldn't have even caught my attention. Like, if it would have been said, I would have been like, yeah, okay. But it was whatever. It had a couple other big names in it. It had Jason Sudeikis as Will Ferrell's campaign guy or whatever, his helper or whatever. It had damn it, I just had that dude's name. The dad, the old dude from Third Rock from the Sun. John Lithgow? What's his name? I think. I don't know. I just looked it up, I swear. Dan Aykroyd was in it. He's getting fat. What else can you do? I mean, it's Dan Aykroyd. Anyway, they were alright in it. They played these two big, the Mach brothers. Yeah, the Mach brothers. Big billionaires back in the Will Ferrell, and then trying to get rid of them with Zach Galifianakis. Basically, what they were trying to do was just run behind them and take the whole area of which they're running for Congress for, and they're going to sell it to China. And this is another thing about this movie, was just like all other. I mean, well, this one did more than most. They took the racism, the sexual jokes, and they just stretched it out so wide. I mean, it's totally random ass humor, but it was funny for the most part. I could have waited, honestly. Could have waited till DVD or rent, and but it was alright. I should have went and seen Born Legacy. Might go see that sometime soon. You'll know if I do. What else? Jason Sudeikis was pretty funny. He was kind of the straightforward kind of guy, but he was funny for how Jason Sudeikis is. I like Jason Sudeikis. He was good, and like all of his Saturday Night Live skits and whatnot. But yeah, I would say, in my opinion, uh, Zach Zach G. He stole the spotlight more from Will Ferrell, even though it seemed like a kind of kind of a joint movie between them two, but it was more. I thought Zach G. I'll just say G. I don't like saying his whole last name. I don't like saying my last name either. But anyway, he was more funnier than Will Ferrell, but that may just be a personal preference. I don't know. All in all, I mean, they both played like it's kind of a good guy, bad guy kind of thing, but they kind of switched off, which it was cool. It was kind of cool. I mean, it wasn't just one guy trying to beat out the other. But yeah, they basically switched off. It was like one guy's trying to sabotage this. It's mudslinging, with politics and all that. Well, that's what mudslinging is with politics. But I mean, they just took it to the extremes. Like, it was ridiculous. They had sweatshops, they had sex tapes, and it was brutal. But I mean, it was all right. I'd say, I would have waited. I could have waited. I should have waited. But I mean, it's whatever. It's a Will Ferrell movie. I wasn't really expecting much, but I thought it would be funnier, considering who was all in it. I guess other than that, that's all I'm gonna say. What was next week? Next week we're gonna go see. I hit my lip. I think I bit my lip earlier. What are we gonna see next week? Expendables 2, I think it was, or Paranorman. I might go see Expendables 2. It looks good. I mean, excuse me. I like the first Expendables, so. But yeah, I guess I will catch you then. It took me forever to put up. I didn't know what I was going to say for this review, so it took me a minute. But this movie wasn't that long either, so I had a little bit to think. But alright, I'll catch y'all later.